Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. This is going to be part 6 of Betty Gets a Head Job. Getting another late start today. It's about 1:15 in the afternoon. And I only have a short time to do stuff in here. It's another nice Friday and I'm going to go up to a local car show place and hopefully meet up with some friends. I'm going to do something though, like I think I'm going to start with dropping in push rods that I think will work, rockers, and maybe even turn the engine over to check the rocker geometry. I'm not sure yet. But I do know I got to get doing something. I have some Melling engine assembly lube. I'm going to put some on each tip of the rocker where it connects with the lifter inside the engine. And I'm going to put some on the top of the rocker. What am I saying, rocker? These are push rods. Putting on the push rods. Drop them down in there. So I go into the lifters. These are hardened push rods. They happen to be Trick Flow brand, because these Trick Flow heads have guide plates. So you need a hardened push rod to ride in the guide plate. Okay, get these other sides. Excuse me. I'm gonna walk around behind you guys. I have my roller rockers still in oil from the other day. After I cleaned them, I put them in a container of oil. So they're good and saturated now. Add some to the tip of each push rod. Also, each valve tip. I'll get my container with all the rockers. And these are going to drip everywhere, but it's okay. I'm going to get a light and make sure that I have all of the rockers on correctly with the flat spot facing up toward the rocker nut. Thread on all the rocker nuts. get down in there and internalize this. See, I turned it a little bit. It's going to go and see a couple on this side moved when I did that. Come over here. A couple of them moved. I haven't been counting how many quarter turns I did on here. I don't know if I went around 2 times yet or not. I'll just keep doing it till nothing moves. See, these nuts are only going to move once lifter's on the base circle of the cam. Otherwise, they would be tight. I'm thinking that's going to be good enough, though. See, right now they should all be 0 lash, right? And if they are, just turn them from wherever they are now in a half a turn. I'm just going to tighten them up where they are and hit the starter, let it spin a little bit. That way none of this stuff will move. I'm looking at this, and all these adjusting screws are the same depth in all the nuts. Think about it. All the valves are new, they're the same length. All these nuts are the same length. Adjusting screws are the same length. So if they're all at 0 lash, then that lock nut or lock screw is going to be in the same location in all 16 rocker nuts. And it looks like that's what it is. Take them off. I'm going to put some Sharpie markers on the end of the valve, tips, stems, and then crank it over and look for the wear mark. I don't have a Sharpie, I got some black paint, this might work. So now I need to bump it so I can get these so they're both valves are closed. Right there. Take a peek. looks great. It's a narrow pattern centered on the valve tip. Perfect. So what I'm going to do, hook the carburetor up, distributor, plugs, wires, go through and really go in the firing order and latch the valves or set them all half a turn in. Okay, I'm getting some stuff put on. Put the 4-hole spacer on with a new gasket. Set the carburetor on. I have the water temperature gauge sender put in there. Down there is the oil pressure sender. That's hooked up. That piece of heater hose needs to go on. I get a couple hose clamps for that. And I don't know where I put them. One of them's going to go right up here. Before I bolt the carburetor down, that intake is higher than the old one. I'm going to set the air cleaner on there and see if the hood closes okay. It looks like it might, but now is the time to check that. So let me move all the stuff out of the way and test it. Okay, you guys watching there and see if it hits air cleaner or not. Can't really tell. You get a flashlight and look in there. I don't think it's hitting. Really don't. Try lighting a different location. Oh no, I can see it's clear. Okay. All right. Back to what I was going to do. Got to mount the carburetor. The distributor is going to go in next. I want to make sure it's on a compression stroke. Number one. Easy way to do that is without a spark plug in there. Stick your finger in the hole and turn the engine over till you feel compression here. Okay, I just pushed my finger off, so now I look for the timing marks. I got the distributor, and I already have a yellow mark on here. That's got to be from the last time I put it in to indicate where number one is. So I'm going to start with the rotor a little to the left of that mark. I'm going to hold the vacuum canister straight. Drop the distributor down in there. Canister to the front. Left of the dot. drop it in there. You got a lot of room for adjusting the timing. And get my hole down, put it in. The hole down is just this little bracket with a bolt through it. It goes right down the base of the distributor in the block. Let's see. It goes there. Spark plugs. I can put the old plugs in to start it. Tomorrow I should get new plugs. So it should be good enough to start it by using these old plugs. Let me get them in and I'll bring you right back. I got all the plugs put in. I'm gonna grab the distributor cap, throw that on there. Go on there, something like this, right there. Got all the wires hooked up, distributors plugged in. Timing is, don't know yet. It should be good enough to fire. I'm going to fire it up without valve covers on, without adjusting rack, lash and all that. I want to make sure it's going to run before I go through and do other stuff. So got some starting fluid. Give it a little blast. I'm going to hit the key and I just want to hear it putter for a little bit. That's good enough to tell me that it's going to run. And I don't want to make a mess squirting oil everywhere. All right, I just moved the timing up a little more. Let's see if that makes a difference for running. Okay, it runs. Now, the exhaust is not hooked up. I mean, the manifolds or headers are bolted to the heads, but the pipes down there are not quite hooked up yet. And I still need to hook up the trans TV cable and other things, but I can see I have oil up in those rockers. How about this side? Yeah. Good, good, good. All right. I'm happy. And I'd like to end this video on a happy note. It's running. So thank you for watching Dan's Messy Garage, part 6 of Betty Gets a Head Job. Please stay tuned to my channel for updates on this project and other projects to come. Bye.